Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and more. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. DMX is back in the news, and this time it's about his estate. Yes, there is a battle over his estate. According to Page 6, they are exclusively reporting that they've learned that the late rapper's fiancee, Desiree Lindstrom, recently applied to the court to be legally declared his common law wife, but the judge shut her down. So I'm going to read to you exactly what Page 6 is reporting, and as always, we will be citing our sources in the description of this video. They said the move, if it had been approved by the courts, would have given Desiree, who is engaged to DMX since 2019 and is the mother to his 5-year-old son, Exodus, immediate seniority over his 14 children who potentially control his estate and all future earnings from his music. That's an important detail that we have not mentioned. DMX, whose real name, Earl Simmons, died in early April, age 50, following a, quote, drug overdose. He left no will and few liquid assets. Legal sources say an estate must be set up to manage larger expected future earnings for DMX's music. The first step is for a court to appoint administrators. His adult sons, during his marriage with Tashira Simmons, Xavier, who's 28, Tacoma, who's 21, and Sean, 19, are petitioning to be administrators. But as we all know, if you've been following the gossip, DMX did have extramarital affairs on his wife at the time, Tashira. And reportedly, these relationships, he has 2 other adult daughters, Sasha Simmons and Jada Oden, who are also filing to be administrators. DMX has 14 legally recognized children. That's a very important detail because there might be other children that are technically not legally recognized right now. That's a deeper dive that we need to go into. Well, his 14 legally recognized children, according to the court filings, but only descendants over 18 can be appointed administrators, and that's according to New York law. An insider said this: there is no will from DMX, and that's a big problem. This is a difficult situation because there are a number of people vying to be named administrators. His fiancee Desiree tried to muscle in by asking the court to be named his common law wife, which means she would have taken precedence, as I said before, over his children. But the court refused. The source said that Judge Helen Blackwood ruled that Lindstrom, this is a quote, did not have standing to file as a common law wife. The rep for Xavier, Tacoma, and Sean Simmons, prominent estate's attorney Herb Nass, declined to comment on this subject, and so did Sasha and Jada's attorneys as well. This is going to be messy if they don't get this under control from now. It seems as if Desiree did try to move in because she was technically, if she was the wife, would have taken precedent over everyone. But it also was a pandemic. So if they got engaged in 2019, a lot of people that got engaged in 2019 ended up pushing their weddings back until 2021, 2022. So I'm not going to even judge her the fact that they got engaged back then, because we did live in between a pandemic. With that being said, no will. You may recall that Swiss Beats, when he was talking at one of the memorials for DMX, was talking about having a will. And I think this is part of why he was bringing it up, because DMX did not have a will, which makes it a very touchy situation, because now his thoughts and plans for his future, for his children, have not been defined clearly. And now this is going to be determined by the courts. But based on what we're hearing, because Desiree tried to apply to be considered a common law wife and it's been denied, not sure if she's going to make an appeal. I'm sure she probably will. Either way, the children, to me, it makes sense for the children to be the administrators. Hopefully they'll do a great job with it. And there's so many other kids that need some sort of support. Remember, he has a lot of young kids still, too, that need some sort of support. Not sure what DMX's status of support, child support, was when he was alive, but either way, his music will be making millions. So everyone should be getting what they deserve, especially the children. And I honestly think it's better the children oversee his estate than his fiance, to be honest with you. Honestly, I probably would have preferred Tashira because she rode hard with him. They were high school sweethearts. So for me, I'm like, Tashira? But you know what? The next best thing would be his kids. But as always, I love hearing your opinions in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload.